Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Green Hell. So sorry I've been away for so long. There's been looking after family who've been sick for about the past week, and been a little bit hectic, but finally getting back into the swing of things now. So, as promised, here is my map. And just viewing this via the photo viewer in Windows 10, but I have uploaded this to Google Docs and the link will be in the description, so you'll be able to grab it. When you view it in Google Docs, I suggest changing the zoom to 150 or 200%, and then you'll be able to see it at its best. But here we are. So I've done a bit of a key here. I've color coded stuff, so if there's stuff that you're looking at specifically, you can just look for the color a little bit easier. So as you can see, I've put in the tribal children, shortcutted to TC. So now remember, these are all rough locations. It's pretty much within the square, but you will have to look, because you know how sometimes it'll say these are the coordinates, but when you look at your watch, they're slightly different. So please remember, these are rough within, say, the confines of a square around them, because you can't get an actual precise. You can get the location, say 4435. I mean, that's this whole box, not, north, south, east or west of the box. So please just bear that in mind as you're looking. So these are the rough locations of the tribal children in red. Then we've got the injured hunters in green, the kidnapped tribal women in blue, and free the spirits. They are the tribes people who are up on the trees where you need to do the funeral pyres. These are the free the spirits locations. Now, in the purple, the SVM, which is the survival mode, these are the exits. I've put the exits on the map, as you can see, and then we've got this little one, of course, because there's no grappling spot for this one. This is just a walk through a cave. I've put these in, so you've got one map that will serve you for whether you're doing survival or story mode. So whichever one you happen to be doing, you can just refer to the one map. So these are in purple because they stand out a little bit differently, so you know that that's something different. So remember, on this one here is the only spot when you're in survival mode. This is the only access point you've got where you do not need the grappling gun or the grappling hook. So you can cross from the Spirits of Amazonia map to the original game map through this location, which is the safe haven, where you actually start the game. When you slide down the embankment, that's here, isn't it? Oh, it's been so long since I've played the actual original game. Yes, but you're here. So that's the only spot that you can cross over without any type of climbing equipment. So that's the actual Spirits of Amazonia, the things you need to do to complete, to get your trust. Now, this map is the map that's got the 3 locations to complete the legends. They are what I've marked here. I didn't see the point of marking those, because they're already marked on there, and when you're playing through the game, you'll know which one of these represents which legend. And the other thing I put on here were the locations of the blueprints that you encounter during the game. Now, I can only remember 5. If anybody else remembers another one, let me know and I'll redo the map and include that one in there. So if people have got all of them. But I could only remember 5. So we had the smoker in the cave over here, the weapon rack, and the weapons rack and the kidnapped tribal woman are on that big raised, oh, I don't know what you want to call it, a big raised outcropping, I suppose, that you had to get to via a couple of bridges. They're both on the same location. The dryer, of course, is in the main tribal village. The stick trap is where I built my base. The small stick trap was there, but I removed that one and I put in a big one myself because I like getting the two fish. And the snare trap, which of course I only found really late in the game, was over here, not far from where my base was. So I put those in there just so people know, because I had a couple of people asking me while I was playing the game where the smoker in particular was. So, because I didn't come across that until a fair bit later, because of course I did all this part of the map first and then didn't get over here until later. So I thought, oh, people have asked for where a couple of things are, so I put those in as well. So that is everything I could think of to put on here. Now, please, again, I had a couple of people in the comments commenting about these particular locations, that when they've got here, they're blocked by rocks, and they are. Every single one of these 5 locations here are blocked by rocks when you're playing story mode, and that's why I've written in here blocked in story mode. It's not that there's something wrong with your game. Your game's not broken, you don't have a glitch or anything like that. It's that you're not supposed to be able to cross from one map to the other in story modes, because the stories are taking place at, of course, at different times. Spirits of Amazonia is prequel to the main game. That's why you can't cross over, because those stories are taking place at different times. So yes, so you have to play through Spirits of Amazonia with only coconut bidons. You can't nip across and grab the metal bidon to make life a bit easier for yourself. But say I went through most of this map with only 1 coconut bidon. I think it was only near the end I ended up carrying 2, and I didn't really need them. I think it's fairly easy to get around with only 1 coconut bidon, but it's, you know, up to you, of course, but it is doable with 1. I'm sorry I didn't put this map into zoom mode when I did it. I completely forgot about it, so that's why we've still got quite a little bit smaller than it could have been. I'm sorry about that, but at least it gave me this room on the edge to put in the key. And now, so this is completed. Now, anybody who's watched any of my previous videos and knows that I did another walk around map on the original map to get the 60 map locations, which was an achievement. Well, it still is an achievement if you don't have it, of course. So, and I did provide that map. I think it was only in a thumbnail. But what I'm thinking of doing is, it's been ages since I've played the game, the main storyline of the game. And the game is finally coming out for console players next week. So what I was thinking of doing, because I haven't played through myself in such a long time, I'm thinking about doing a playthrough story mode on the original now, on not Welcome to the Jungle, King of the Jungle mode, because I haven't done it on that for the achievement. So I think I might do another story mode game play. I know I said I was going to get to that other build that was here, that I was kind of already set up for, and I will still do that, but I think it might be good to have a playthrough while all the console players are experiencing it for the first time. So, because that's going to be so exciting for them, for those people. They've waited a long time for it to be available on console, so I'm really excited that there's a whole load of other people now going to get to experience the game that we've been playing since 2018 now. So yeah, so I might do a similar map to this. Of course, I'll be able to show these same entrances to where the maps join in, because I'll do another joint map like this one, a survival and story mode location. I'll find all of the 60 locations again that you need to get the 60 location achievement. And I'll also, of course, we don't have anything like these, these on the map, but we do have blueprint locations, and there's quite a few more, of course, in the original game. So if people are interested in that, I'll do a map like a sister map to this one, showing where these points are, where they come out on the other maps, because there are exits on all 3 of the other map pieces. These are all of those. So I'd really like to do that. The lots of people were interested in that, because it was finding all 60 locations was a little bit difficult, because some were behind waterfalls that people hadn't thought to find. There was a little cluster of caves that was a bit difficult to find as well, and you didn't realise that they were caves. It was a lot of caves that you needed to find. So I might do that. So I think I'll start that next week, Monday, for me. Well, I'm not even sure what the date will be. I think it will be 7th, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. So that will be King of the Jungle story mode playthrough, so I can get the achievement for that. And it will be nice to dip my toe back into the original game, because it's been a long time since I've been back over there. Hopefully I'll remember where everything is. I think I will. So yes. So yeah. So if you want this map, it will be, say, up on Google Docs. Feel free, print it and help yourself along. If you know of anybody else that's interested in it, yep, you know, it will be there for people to help them along with their gameplay. So only a short video, because that's just the map that I needed to let people know was now finally out for you to have a look at. So, or if you screenshot this, really doesn't matter. It's still be about the same quality, I believe. So thank you all for joining me on this pretty short video, not even of any gameplay, just a picture of a map. But it's here. Feel free to grab it and use it. Hopefully it will come in handy for anybody who's interested in story or survival mode locations. So thank you all for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you soon for a playthrough on the original game on King of the Jungle mode. So I'll catch you all soon. Bye.